I declare before Almighty God that I am guilty of murder, but that it was Mr. Scanlon who put me up to it. These solemn words were uttered at the Limerick Assizes by Stephen Sullivan, who had just been condemned to death for the wilful killing of a local girl on the 14th of July, 1819. 1 year later, 27th of July 1820, Sullivan was led away from his cell under military escort and hanged at Gallows Green in Limerick. Sullivan's allusion to Mr. Scanlon referred to John Scanlon, a wealthy cad and gambler who was allegedly having an affair with the girl victim, 16-year-old Ellen or Ellie Hanley. Scanlon was hanged in March 1820, having been found guilty of conspiring with Sullivan to murder Ellen, who was destined to go down in history as Colleen Bawn, the blonde-haired girl. The entire sordid story of the murder and trial received ample coverage in newspapers and was closely followed by 16-year-old Gerald Griffin, an aspiring playwright and poet who would later immortalise the memory of Ellen Hanley in his 7-verse poem, My Mary of the Curling Hair. Born in Limerick on the 12th of December 1803, in 1810, Gerald and his family moved to Fairy Lawn, their new home in Lochiel, County Clare. Gerald contributed numerous poems to the Limerick Advertiser and was appointed manager of the paper at the age of 18. He subsequently left the Advertiser and moved to London to pursue a career in journalism, all the while refining his skills as a writer of plays, poems, and novels. 1829 saw the release of The Collegians, a much acclaimed novel by Griffin, which was, in essence, a reworking of the Ellen Hanley murder case. In this melodramatic thriller, Ellen became the beautiful and innocent Eily O'Connor, and John Scanlon the roguish rake, Hardress Cregan. The novel included the sublime and heart-rending My Mary of the Curling Hair, a salute to Ellen's memory. 2 years later, The Collegians was adapted for the stage, being performed in Dublin and London under the title Eily O'Connor. It was an overnight success. Tired of the transience of fame and the resultant sycophantic backslapping, Griffin decided to start life anew and entered the Dublin novitiate of the Christian Brothers on the 8th of September 1838. Given a new name, Brother Joseph, he was posted to the North Monastery in Cork. It was while in Cork that 36-year-old Brother Joseph contracted typhus, the fever causing his death on the 12th of June 1840. In lamenting his passing, the editor of the Dublin Morning Register remarked that Gerald Griffin's short but exceptional life was animated and driven by the noble virtues of morality, religion, and patriotism. He preferred God to worldly honour and temporal riches. 20 years on, the play Eily O'Connor got a new makeover by Dublin-born producer and actor Dion Boucicault. Retitled The Colleen Bawn, it got rave reviews in March 1860 at the Laura Keane Theatre in New York City. The part of Ellen Hanley, or Eily O'Connor, played by Boucicault's wife, Agnes Robertson, and John Scanlon, Miles Negopoline, by Dion. The Colleen Bawn saw a renewal of interest in the works of Gerald Griffin. Many of his poems and plays were reissued. In 1862, London-based music house Addison and Lucas published in sheet music form My Mary of the Curling Hair, as arranged by Charles Ball. The Dublin Evening Mail was clearly delighted with the production. "Mr. Ball," it said, "has caught the spirit of the words and set them to a melody pure and simple. The ballad will cheer the heart of every Irishman, whether at home or in distant lands." The melody that accompanied Charles Ball's arrangement was the ancient air Siúl a Grá, anglicised from the Irish Siúl a Grá, or Walk to Me, My Love. And it's worth noting that this melody was actually suggested by Griffin himself in the Collegians. The ballad soon became a favourite in the repertoire of the Dublin madrigal singers, and within months it was been sung on concert platforms throughout Ireland and Britain. In the early 1930s, My Mary of the Curling Hair was recorded in New York by Dublin-born tenor Hubert Valentine and released on the HMV label. Touring Ireland in the spring of 1938, Valentine charmed the audience when he sang the ballad on the 17th of April at the Gaiety Theatre in Dublin. A generation later, August 1969, Johnny McAvoy, that fine singer from Banagher, County Offaly, recorded a much shorter version of the ballad for the Target label. And so ends the story of Ellen Shanley, Gerald Griffin, and My Mary of the Curling Hair. My Mary of the curling hair, the laughing teeth, and bashful air, or bridal morn is dawning fair, with blushes in the skies. Siúl, siúl, siúl a grá, siúl a sucker agus siúl a room. My love, my pearl, my own dear girl, my mountain made rise. But we were known from infancy, thy father's hearth was home to me. No selfish love was mine for thee, unholy and unwise. Siúl, siúl, siúl a grá, siúl a sucker agus siúl a room. My love, my pearl, my own dear girl, my mountain made rise. And yet to see what love can do, though calm my hope has burned and true. My cheek is pale and worn for you, and sunken are mine eyes. Siúl, siúl,
Shula sucker agus shula room. I love my pearl, my own dear girl, my mountain made of rise. But soon my love shall be my bride, and happy by our own fireside my veins shall feel the rosy tide that lingering hope denies. Oh, shula sucker agus shula room. My love, my pearl, my own dear girl, my mountain made of rise. Oh, my Mary of the curling hair, the laughing teeth, and bashful air, our bridal morn is dawning fair, with blushes in the skies. Shula sucker agus shula room. My love, my pearl, my own dear girl, my mountain made